Hi, it's Chris from the Mode Designs team, and today we're going to give you an overview and explanation of the new lattice block mounting system by Mode. So this is the Mode Envoy. It's the latest 65% keyboard from Mode featuring that new mounting system with a starting price of just $189. So first I'm going to explain why it's called the lattice block mount, why we use it, and how it feels to use on this keyboard. So why lattice? Lattices have the ability to solve a very unique problem by being able to fine-tune a mechanical response. In this case, we've used what's called a Voronoi lattice pattern to create a mounting block with a specific ratio of load to extension. Basically, this lattice pattern gives us a specific amount of squishiness to the blocks, similar to how you would use different shore hardnesses to describe how stiff or flexible an O-ring mounted keyboard might feel. But the unique elastomeric properties of lattices allow for the density and shape to provide not only varying energy returns, but can also be tuned to have different responses to forces in different directions. Lattices can't be manufactured with legacy processes like injection molding, where tooling has a long lead time for development and cannot be easily changed once it is manufactured. Additionally, the geometry of the lattices themselves physically cannot be molded. So for that, we turn to additive manufacturing with Carbon 3D, who have been pioneers in this industry. The unique Carbon DLS 3D printing technology, in combination with their unique proprietary materials, have been able to produce products like the Adidas Futurecraft 4D midsole, which is entirely 3D printed. And I mean, if you can wear this stuff as a shoe, we expect the durability of these blocks to last quite a bit. This process allows us to have a high degree of flexibility in design for different lattices, and we can use varying geometries like the Voronoi pattern that would previously have been impossible with molding. This allows us to iterate quicker with shorter lead times and also gives us the opportunity to have a range of different mounting blocks to really fine-tune the typing experience of the Envoy to be as flexible or as stiff as you want. So for the Envoy, partnering with Carbon 3D and using their proprietary EPU41, which is a production scale elastomeric material, was an easy decision. This material has an equivalent shore hardness of 70A, but unlike an O-ring mounted board, the Envoy's design provides a truly even typing experience throughout the entire board. We sent over some of our mounting blocks to Theremin Goat to measure on the same equipment that they use to benchmark the force curve of mechanical keyboard switches. The force curve of the solid blocks is more linear with a lower displacement for the same amount of force applied, aka the force that is exerted on the plate and PCB assembly during typing. The force curve of the lattice blocks are softer with a higher displacement than the solid blocks for the same input force, owing to the characteristics of that Voronoi lattice that is integrated into the center of these blocks. So how exactly is this used in our keyboard, the Envoy? So the Envoy utilizes 6 of these mounting blocks positioned around the edge of the plate. The mounting blocks simply slide into the keyboard case and are held there by friction. The PCB is attached to the plate, which has cutouts for the mounting blocks. The entire assembly is supported by the flat surfaces on each of the 6 blocks. Each board does come with a set of both the solid and lattice mounting blocks, and they can even be mixed and matched to further fine-tune the typing experience and feel of your keyboard. So that is the new lattice block mounting system by Mode. We think it provides a super flexible, even, and comfortable typing experience, and we're sure you're going to enjoy it as much as we have. Plus, with room for quick iterations, who knows what additional mounting blocks we could come up with next. A specific amount of squishiness